Hello. If you haven't had a chance to meet me yet, my name is Sarah Pelc Graca, and I am the founder of Strong with Sarah Weight Loss Coaching. I am a certified nutrition coach, a certified personal trainer, and I have been in your shoes before. I went on my own weight loss journey about 13 or 14 years ago. And today I want to share 4 habits that I did on a consistent basis to be able to lose 18 pounds while still enjoying all foods and all drinks. Yes, it is possible. I know it sounds gimmicky. I promise there were no magic potions or pills or supplements at all. So, without further ado, let's get started. Habit number 1 was that for most lunches and dinners, I made sure I included a minimum of 1 fruit and or 1 vegetable. And so I do want to stress this didn't mean that every single lunch and dinner had both a fruit and a vegetable, but there are 7 days in the week between lunches and dinners. That is 14 meals. My goal every week was that at 12 of those meals, I tried to have at least 1 or 2 fruits or vegetables. So it really gave me a wide variety of foods to choose from. I could have things like bananas or strawberries or broccoli or peas or green beans or a fruit salad or a baked potato. There were so many different options that I never really felt restricted. And because my personal goal was 12 lunches and dinners per week, that still gave me 2 meals a week where maybe the side was mac and cheese, French fries, a more indulgent soup that might not have vegetables in it or something different. And so it was really a nice way to add high volume, low calorie foods, which are your fruits and veggies, but also in a way that allowed me to live and enjoy my life. Habit number 2, similar concept, different food group. I would try to prioritize protein at every single meal. And again, I'm going to be honest. While I was losing 18 pounds, were there meals that I ate that had zero source of protein? Of course. I do want to stress that you don't need to be perfect with any sort of nutrition plan in order to successfully lose weight. But my goal was to prioritize protein at every meal. And again, if I missed protein here and there, it wasn't a big deal because that protein not only helped to keep me feeling full, which made it easier to establish that calorie deficit, but protein itself also has a higher thermal effect of food, which means the more protein that you consume, the more calories it takes to digest, which is an easy way to rev your metabolism. Tip number 3 is I tracked and monitored my food intake. And so I'm going to be very honest. I did not track calories. And it's so funny because now as a coach, tracking calories and macros is a strategy that I use with probably 60 to 70% of my clients. But I kept a simple food journal and it was a nice laid out spreadsheet. Again, everything was color coded. So the protein, the fruits, the vegetables, the fun foods, the alcohol, the water, the desserts, all of the above. So I had a really nice visual layout of everything that I was eating over the course of a week and even bigger picture, a month, which really helped me understand the data. And I could realize, okay, when I made these choices, these were the results that I got on the scale. And when I made different choices, it led to different results. So I highly encourage, whether it be, again, tracking macros and calories, doing photos of food, doing a written food journal, doing a spreadsheet. There are so many different ways to track your food. But if you're just throwing spaghetti on a wall and you're really not trying to track the data, it becomes nearly impossible to understand what is leading to results or what is leading to the lack of results. And then last but not least, the 4th habit that I really prioritized was getting in daily movement. And I do want to stress at this time in my life, I was pursuing a career as a professional dancer. So for me, a lot of my movement came in the form of ballet class, jazz class, contemporary, modern, Pilates, some cardio to stay in shape. That's what really worked for me at that point in my life. But I do want to fast forward to, again, 13 and 14 years after I have lost the weight and I've maintained it. I am no longer dancing. So movement looks very different to me right now. But the key is that I'm still prioritizing movement most days of the week. So whether it be just getting in some daily walks or having an active step count, or maybe you're focusing on strength training or cardio or yoga, the key really is finding something that you enjoy that you can do consistently most days of the week. So there we go. Last thing that I do want to remind you of is just because these were the exact 4 habits that work for me doesn't mean that those 4 habits down to a T are what are going to exactly work for you. Variants of those habits will 100% work for all people. But again, like I mentioned with the fruit and veggie habit, for me, it was 12 meals a week was the sweet spot of including those and still losing weight. For some clients I work with, it's 10 meals a week. For other clients, including breakfast out of 21 meals a week, it's 20 meals a week. And so it's really worth trialing and erroring and being open and flexible with these habits to figure out what's going to work best for you. Now, something that I do find is the most beneficial thing to all clients that I work with is accountability. So if you're really looking for that extra nudge or that extra cheerleader or detective to help figure out what will work for you to lose weight, in the first comment below, I'm going to provide a link to my website. Feel free, check it out. Coaching might be something to help you lose that weight in a quicker, more efficient way, and even most importantly, be able to maintain that weight loss long term. So be sure, check out the link in the first comments. And as always, I look forward to talking with you soon.